It started with a single show, a deadly game played for survival and a fortune, set against the neon glow of South Korea's underbelly. In 2021, Squid Game burst onto Netflix like a tidal wave. Its chilling narrative of desperation and greed captivating audiences across the world. Viewers binged the series, rewatched the marbles games, and debated who deserved to live or die. But as the world watched the fictional characters fight for their lives, a real-life game was quietly unfolding. A digital game with no second chances and no safe exit. In the wake of Squid Game's meteoric rise, an unlikely crypto coin appeared out of nowhere, promising massive returns and a seat at the table of the next big thing. Its name, Squid Coin. What started as a playful homage to a TV show quickly spiraled into one of the most audacious exit scams in crypto history. This is the story of the Squid Coin scam, a game where there were no winners. It all began in the shadow of Squid Game's viral success. As the show's final episode aired, an idea began to percolate the minds of opportunists. A new crypto project called Squid Coin emerged, promising a digital spin on the show's cutthroat competition. The pitch was irresistible, a play-to-earn token where you, the investor, could join games that mirrored the deadly challenges of the series. Early adopters were lured into promises of exclusive access, secret games, and skyrocketing value. Social media posts lit up with images of Squid Game's mascots and players in green tracksuits, tying the digital world directly to the show's adrenaline-fueled visuals. The website was sleek and professional, boasting white papers, roadmaps, and testimonials that looked too good to be true. Buzzwords like decentralized finance, gamification, and next-generation digital asset peppered every page. Crypto influencers and Telegram chat rooms picked up the scent, feeding a wave of hype that couldn't be contained. In days, Squid Coin's price soared from pennies to dollars to tens of dollars. The dream of overnight wealth drew in everyone, from crypto novices to fans of the show who wanted to turn their Netflix obsession into a windfall. As October 2021 drew to a close, Squid Coin became a symbol of how quickly the crypto world can spin out of control. News outlets started reporting on the coin's meteoric rise. Headlines like Squid Coin up 500% in a day, or investors rushed to join the next crypto, dominated the feeds and timelines. For many, it was an opportunity too good to miss. Squid Game was everywhere. Videos of young traders posting their gains, Reddit threads buzzing with theories on how the coin would reshape gaming forever. Even veteran crypto investors were tempted. Squid Coin's market cap ballooned into the millions almost overnight. Screenshots of trading apps showed profits that seemed to defy gravity. In the early days, few paused to wonder how this token, barely weeks old and with no real connections to Netflix or the show's creators, was able to attain this traction. But amid the excitement, a few alarms started to ring. Some investors noticed that they couldn't sell their tokens, others found themselves trapped by a maze of wallet permissions and fees. The coin's white paper, read carefully, revealed terms that were anything but standard. There were anti-dumping measures, restrictions that claimed to protect the project's integrity, but in reality stopped people from pulling out their funds. Liquidity was locked down tight, and the project's developers were nowhere to be seen in live interviews or podcasts. Yet greed, once ignited, is a force hard to extinguish. Even as the red flags mounted, the price of Squid Coin continued to soar, fueled by memes, FOMO, and the rush of a cultural phenomenon gone digital. November 1st, 2021. Just days after Squid Coin's price had peaked at over $2,800 per token, the floor suddenly gave way. In a matter of hours, Squid Coin's value plummeted from millions to near zero.
And now the mark. Oh! Oh! It went to zero! Yo! Damn! There we go! Squid Games!
Leaving investors around the world stunned and broke. The truth was stark. The developers had vanished, pulling off a classic rug pull. They drained the project's liquidity pool, estimated $3.4 million, leaving behind nothing but worthless tokens and a silent website. Social media accounts tied to the coin went dark. Their tweets wiped, their Telegram rooms emptied overnight. For those who had sunk their savings into the coin, it was a bitter lesson. They watched as their portfolios, once flush with green candles and life-changing money, turned red with losses. Screenshots of price charts went viral. Sudden vertical drops looked less like corrections and more like collapses. The media jumped in immediately. Headlines like Squid Coin scam wipes out millions, and investors left holding the bag lit up the news feeds, turning Squid Game metaphor from a fantasy to a real-world cautionary tale. But as the smoke cleared, questions emerged. Who were the masterminds behind the scam? How had they managed to pull off such a clean, coordinated rug pull? Blockchain experts began tracing the stolen funds, following the digital breadcrumbs through mixers and cold wallets. Speculation mounted. Some thought the developers had ties to previous crypto scams. Their fingerprints scattered across a number of other failed meme coins. Others argued that the entire project was a sophisticated troll, meant to mimic the deadly games of Squid Game in the real world, a social experiment to see how far greed could push people. As the weeks turned to months, Squid Coin became a parable told in every crypto chat room, a fable of caution in the age of instant riches. The blockchain detectives kept working, tracing the movements of these millions through wallet after wallet, trying to catch the ghosts behind the heist. For the average investor, it was a hard pill to swallow. The line between reality and fiction had blurred so completely that they didn't even see the trap until it had closed shut. They had played the game, but in this game, there were no survivors, no second chances, and no reset button. The parallels with Squid Game itself were almost too perfect. In the show, contestants signed up for a chance to win generational wealth, only to discover too late that the game was never meant to be fair. In the real world, investors sign up for the same chance, their hopes just as quickly devoured by the masters behind the game. Today, no one knows exactly who pulled the final strings. The person or group behind the scam was never found. Millions of dollars from real victims remain out there somewhere on the blockchain, frozen in wallets that no one can touch or claim. What does Squid Coin teach us? That the internet's promise of easy money will always carry a price. That behind every slick website and viral meme, there could lurk scammers ready to drain your wallet and vanish without a trace. It also reminds us of a timeless lesson. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. The best security is skepticism. As crypto continues to evolve through NFTs, artificial intelligence, and decentralized finance, these lessons become ever more important. Real innovation is happening. Real projects are changing the world. But in the shadows of that progress, there will always be those who seek to prey on the trust of others. So whether you're a veteran crypto trader or someone who's just opening a wallet for the first time, remember this: no game, whether digital or deadly, will ever be fair if the rules are written by those who plan to disappear. If you found this breakdown insightful, drop a like to help others learn these hard lessons. Subscribe to Lamont Astwood for more real-life financial thrillers and deep dives into the intersection of money, tech, and human nature. Until next time, keep your wallets cold, your wits sharp, and remember, in crypto the most dangerous game is the one that you don't even know you're playing.